Hello and welcome back on my English YouTube channel, and welcome back to the second update on my Naboo/Seed MOC project, where I'm going to build a part of Naboo's main city in the time of the Imperial occupation. As you can see here, that's how we left the project last time. And in today's update, I really want to work once again more on the building here on the left side. We're going to add more stuff, more details. We're going to start adding light, little storytelling, and I also started by adding or creating these kind of crates. These are kind of Imperial crates. It's an easy build, but I really like the look, and I think it looks quite nice. Even it's a very, very easy kind of building. Also have that speeder bike here. That's from the official Ewok village set. It's a long time ago when that set was released, but I got it and I got the speeder bike, and I want to add that also to my MOC because I think it will be add a little nice touch of Star Wars. As you can see here, I started with a new little scene here. We have that Gungan here inside, and around it there are stormtroopers and one Imperial officer, another droid on the left side, and all of them are here talking with that Gungan about the main storyline, because the main storyline of that MOC here is that there is going to be a Jedi in the city, and the Imperial troops are looking and searching everywhere to find the Jedi, because they do not want to have a Jedi on the planet, because Jedis are always mean problems. And yeah, we have another Gungan here that is hiding here behind one of these big boxes here. We have that speeder bike here, and I also added all these little details. Another stormtrooper here, and we have that normal chaos wherever the Imperial occupation is, and they're putting in boxes and stuff like that. It's always a big chaos. I don't know why they do not know how to put boxes in a nice grid, but it's always a chaos. When you look in the series or in games or whatever, it's always chaos, and I really wanted to recreate that kind of chaos. The next part I really want to work is adding the first time light inside a building. I prepared that part here. I'm using, as always, the light system from Light My Bricks. That's also the system I'm using in my main city, and just adding everything inside here. I added a kind of cold white light inside here, because I think the cold white light is better than warm white light, to have a little more that kind of Imperial occupation look. And that's better with that cold light, I think. It's my opinion, but I think it's a good opinion or a good decision to make, to add that light here. Everywhere else in the city, I think we are going to add more warm light, and also I want to add these kind of banners here. I printed them out on paper, and now I'm going to cut them out and put them on kind of tiles, and then we have that style of Imperial banners here. And I really think that's a nice looking touch, because it really resembles that kind of feeling I want to have in that scene here. It should look like maybe the Third Reich occupation of French cities like Paris, and I think that is an important part to have these banners here. Also, you can see I started with the next level of that building, and I do not want to do really the interiors in that MOC, because I do not have the time, and I think it's not very important to have that overall look. So I decided to have these bricks here behind the windows in another color. It's dark tan, so a darker tan color. Inside you can see what kind of bricks it is, but I'm using the reverse side, so we have that kind of little railings here, and I think that gives a very nice touch. I also added another warm light here, giving some light to the scene here with that Gungan here outside, and you can see now where I want to go with that storytelling here. Inside you can see the cable management. It's not a very good cable management, because you're not able to see inside, so everything can just lay inside. On the other side, I also added that kind of banners here. And yeah, I think that's a very nice touch to give it more that Imperial occupation look here inside. And now you can also see how using these different kinds of bricks and plates and other stuff really makes a very nice texture on that building here. Today's update and every upcoming video about my LEGO MOC project of Naboo is sponsored by N-Sabers, a cool company creating cool lightsabers with realistic visuals, realistic sounds, and as you can see here, even if I have really practiced my skills, you can see that you're getting a very nice and realistic looking lightsaber. Maybe you want to buy one for Christmas, you get 7% discount, so do some cool stuff with it. The next part I want to work at is that part of a bridge here in the front of the MOC. As you can see, it's going a little bit higher on the right side. That's the look I really want to have. And it's a very simple kind of build. We have just these 2x4 plates and a layer of 2x2 plates connecting them, so they are very flexible, so I can just move them up a little bit, so we have that very nice touch of a bridge going up a little bit in the middle of the river. And we only have a little part of it because I really do not want to have a very big part of that river area inside my MOC, just that little part. So we have that kind of very important part of bridges. Also worked a little bit on the column here, also added 2 lights here, and worked a little bit on the side on that bridge to have some little nice details. I think it looks quite nice. It resembles that look I have in my head when I think about Naboo, or especially Seed, the main city of the planet. And I think that's a good part, a very important part, to have a bridge, but not too much of a bridge, because that's going to waste a lot of space, because I do only have 75 by 75 centimeters, because that's what allowed inside the competition I'm taking, and I'm creating that stuff here. Also, maybe in the future I'm going to make that MOC bigger and bigger, maybe, and just for now I'm just adding that kind of frame around in black, so we just not can see these very ugly Technic bricks for future expansions. Adding that kind of frame around it makes it look much better, in my opinion. That's something I'm going to put around on all 4 of the sides, but that's something for future updates. On the other side, I have to work a little bit here on the electricity system, because we have 3 models, 1 big in the front, 2 in the back side, and I'm using these connectors from Lightsaber bricks. They are normally used to connect different levels of buildings, so you can remove them without having problems with the cables. But you also can use that on a horizontal level to have only one source of electricity, and then you can just put the models together and every model gets electricity for the light system. That's what I installed here. Later on, the battery box is going to be placed here on the side, so we can just put it on the side and change the batteries if necessary and stuff like that. On the other side here, I really want to build up a quarter of a very big rounded building, and I just started thinking about it, because I think that's the biggest problem here on that project, because building round is always complicated and it's not very easy. But I think I have a good idea, and I think I started here with some big columns. Another problem is I do not have enough parts left here. Lots of other parts, especially in 10, are already ordered, but not here. So I really hope everything is coming to my house very soon, so we can start working at that project once again. For now, I just have that column. It's not the final high. It has to be a little bit higher, because when I'm thinking about reference pictures I have from the map, when you are looking back to the first update, it has to be about the height of the building we built it here on the front, and so we need some more stuff before we can start adding the archet itself. But on the other side, we really did a lot of stuff in today's update. We almost finished the building here on the left side. We finished the part of the bridge here in the front, and that's how it looks at the moment in the night mode, and I really like how everything feels here. I really think we are on the right way to get that feeling of Imperial occupation here on Naboo. We have the stormtroopers, we have that interrogation scene, if you want to tell it like that or call it like that. And I really like that combination of warm white light and that cold warm light in the building. And that's it for today. Stay tuned for future updates.